Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Dalia, and today we're back on Tea Cozy, which is my pastel KIDCORE Grandma Core Island, working on another speed build. And I'm really excited for this one because it's for one of my favorite villagers, which is Ozzie the koala. I love him, and I wanted to give him a really cute area, and the inspiration kind of just struck with this one, so I needed to build it. So this is where we're building today, right next to Norma's little farm, strawberry milk farm area, right here. Yeah, so that's what we're working on today. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and turn on those post notifications. And without further ado, we're gonna get started. So you guys already know what we're building because you see the title of the video, but if you don't know, we're making Ozzie a little playground. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is a KIDCORE island, so I have to include a playground. And who better to have the playground than my resident lazy villager? I think Ozzie is my only lazy. Yeah, he is. He's my only lazy. And he's probably going to be my only lazy because we're almost completed the villager lineup for this island. And the only two boys I want for this island, other than Ozzie, are Dom, who's a jock, and Marshall, who is a smug. So we're filling in this area. I was originally going to go with, what's it called? I was gonna go with dirt pathing, because I wanted the entire plot area to be filled with some form of pathing. But sand makes so much more sense to me, obviously, because it's playground covered in sand. I don't use the sandbox item in this build, so it kind of makes sense to at least have the sand in some capacity. So after placing the pathing down for that, I quickly moved over to this area where I have this little bridge, and I'm going to make this little path with my garden pathing we've been using for this island. And all of the custom designs for this island will be linked in the description below if you are curious. So feel free to check out the description if you're curious about any of the pathing that we're using. Speaking of the description of this video, feel free to also check it out if you're interested in following me on any of my other social medias, which I have listed in the description of all my videos. But I had someone recently ask me if I had any other social media, and I guess because I don't advertise it, not everyone's aware of it, but I do have obviously a Twitter and Instagram. I'm getting my Discord set up, so that'll be live soon as well. But yeah, there's my description link, and then also various other ways you can support me on the channel. But anyway, quickly moved in Ozzie. I did customize this house a little bit, gave him pink roof and a little bit more of a beige white kind of house exterior. I wish they had a really pretty gray color to match him, but I couldn't find one that I liked. So I feel the door, even though I went with the white one, still looks a little gray, which matches Ozzie a little bit better, because I always want my villagers' homes to kind of reflect the character design as well, even though I'm doing a particular theme and a particular color scheme for this island. And because this is a playground, I wanted to use a playground type fencing, so I ended up going with the park fencing. Originally I was going to use the vertical fencing, and I even tried the simple wooden fencing, and nothing looked like what I wanted it to look like. Also, Ozzie is running around the area. He was so cute. I don't get him at all throughout the rest of the video, but I got that one little moment, and he looks so cute. So after placing down the fencing, we moved on to placing down the actual furniture. Other than the furniture for this build, the only other thing I do is decorate more natural landscapes for this area, which obviously for more of a natural island, that makes a lot of sense. And for the playground, I try to go as much within the color scheme as possible, so very pastel-y colors, a lot of pink, some white. I do incorporate a little bit of blue as well, because the playground gym has some blue, so I threw down some of the tire things to kind of go with it, the tire toy to kind of match. And then also use the yellow one. I wish we had a swing set, or I don't know, there's so many items I really wish we had that I think would have looked so cute in this build, but sadly we don't. And then I also incorporated a couple of the wooden toy items as well, like the actual furniture. I did try to do like a little picnic table, which you'll see placed in a few moments. I ended up scrapping it because I want to do like a picnic area that you would see at like a public park, but I didn't like the amount of space it took up. So you can see it in like the bottom left corner, and it's cute, but I ended up changing it in a moment, so that's why I didn't show you me decorating it. And then also I'm finally using my chalk item. So I downloaded like that 2-tile chalk of like the hopscotch forever ago. It was like one of the first codes I downloaded for this island because it's so cute, and it embraces like that KIDCORE element to my island, which I don't use a lot of KIDCORE for this island. So wherever I can incorporate KIDCORE, I try to with the custom designs and everything. And I even go back and download the other chalk that goes with this theme. And also look at Goldie. Look at Goldie. My villagers interacting with this is so cute. So I go back and actually download another chalk design from the same creator, and then an actual like chalk, like little box of like a box of chalk that they had as one of the creator codes as well.
Oh right, the poison for Cusco, the poison chosen specially to kill Cusco, Cusco's poison.
So cute, and once again adds that like pastel-y thing. It matches the wooden block bench I put down, which I still incorporate in this build because I think it's really cute and I love the colors. I feel like this build is a really nice mesh of a lot of white, pink, teal, and yellow. And even though, once again, teal isn't a color I'm incorporating in this island mainly, I think for this, considering it's like a little more whimsical than some of the other areas I've decorated, kind of works. And then I even use like the little wooden block toy as well in the same colorway. It's really cute. It's really cute, you know? Just trying to incorporate these little bits that give the area more of a whimsical KIDCORE kind of feel. And then I even like put the little garden table and chair in like different colors too, to kind of like match the whole aesthetic I had going on. And here I am placing those other chalk designs. I didn't initially have them downloaded, but I had to get them. I have enough custom design slots left that I could justify adding them. And they're so cute, and I'll definitely try to add them somewhere else on the island so that like it makes sense that I download them, because I always try to utilize my codes as much as possible, considering we don't have a lot of space. So for this area back here, I put the
What is that noise? You!
The pergolas. My brain is not braining today. Because I wanted to put a cute little incline here, because this back left corner of my map I still haven't like demolished from the natural landscaping, and I'm probably going to have the entire area on like the second or third tier, and I felt like this little incline kind of worked within the area and I really liked it. And I like putting the pergolas, there's the word I was looking for, beside it, because I think the pop of yellow and white looks really cute. So also ties back to the more natural areas of the island, considering this build is a little more structured than what I've typically done. And then I replaced the stuff I placed beside Ozzie's house. It's one tile, or like a tile and a half, because of the fencing. So I put a little bit of, you know, garden stuff, and then I put the cookie table back and everything. I also planted some trees off camera, and stunted most of them. My island is going to be decorated in cherry blossom season, so in order to incorporate some actual like greenery on some of my trees, I have a lot of stunted fruit trees on this island, in like the second biggest growth stage, so that I can have some green while the rest of the hardwood trees have like the regular cherry blossoms on their trees. And then later on I do go back and add some of my tree standees and like some of my cardboard elements that once again incorporate those little cute KIDCORE moments. So, and then right here I put a little like drinking thing, and then like a little fountain, trying to just incorporate those little moments of like a park. And then moving on to this front of this area, like I said, this is kind of an area that we decorated on stream a little while ago with like the water and the little bridge, but right here I'm just planting a lot of trees and a lot of flowers. This area kind of just ties back to everything else I've done on this island so far, where like I have these transition spaces where I maybe throw a picnic blanket down or two, and then trees and flowers. So that's essentially what I do for the rest of this build. So nothing too exciting. I do a little bit more waterscaping, but I did that off camera. You can kind of see it on the right hand corner, just because I didn't know what I wanted to do with the waterscaping. So I made like a big cliff, and then I had like a little waterfall. I feel like that's like my go-to for this island when like I'm unsure about where I want the waterscaping to go. Because like I said in previous videos, I want every single build that I make on this island to have some form of waterscaping, because this island is really natural in the landscaping. And I think that having a lot of waterscaping intermixed with a lot of my flower fields, considering I have a lot of flowers on this island, you'll see once you visit it. And it's kind of a little ridiculous, the amount of flowers I have. I actually have to go back and I think get rid of a couple of them, but I think having the little streams, considering a lot of my water, like a lot of my like streams and like little rivers are like jumpable, so you can go over them if you want to. I don't know, I think it's really cute. So here I am taking a break from the flower placement to put down some actual items. So I put like the cruiser bike, and then right here I have this little leaf puddle design, which I've been mainly using to put toy ducks on, but I realized I haven't actually used it at the garden faucet yet, so I decided garden faucet, little leaf puddle whatever thing, and then like a wooden bucket, like, because why not? You know. Another thing I'm always trying to incorporate with like the grandma core element is a lot of like natural garden areas. So throughout the island you'll see like little flower stands and little mini gardens, and I wish I had actually thrown a little mini garden in this area. I might actually go back and do that, and I mean like a garden with like a vegetable garden type of thing, but for this island section I just did a little picnic area surrounded by flowers, because what else are you gonna do? But one thing I do try to do is have each little picnic have a little theme. So for this one I decided it could be like a little scrapbook area, so I have like a little tea cozy and a scrapbook, and you know, considering I have so many little picnic spots on this island, I want them each to be a little bit different than each other, and there's just so many items you can work with on this island that like make each of them unique. Even by just placing different food items, you can change what a picnic will look like. Like I have two in this build, and they both look very different from one another, which I really like. So here I am placing those little toy ducks like I mentioned, and I chose to use toy ducks on this island instead of the decoy ducks because the toy ducks kind of tie back the whole more whimsical, fun KIDCORE element of my island. And like I said, trying to incorporate the KIDCORE wherever I can, because it's not your traditional KIDCORE, it's a lot more subtle. And then the grandma core elements by using cottagey elements like the wooden partition here. And then I placed like white and pink to kind of like intermix. Once again, I was going to use actual fencing for this area, but I decided, you know what? These are so cute and I love the detailing on them. Why not incorporate them? Give it more like a color blocking type of thing. And then I know. It just looks so cute. So then one of the last things I'm doing is placing down my wheat fields. Wheat fields are another item I'm using a lot on this island. I feel like my last, like every island I've done lately has had wheat fields, like my new island, which if you haven't seen yet, I do have a new island that I started posting on. My first video I think was up on Wednesday this week, and it is a coastal beach town. And I'm loving how it's turned out so far, even though I've literally done one build, but feel free to check that out if you're interested. But for that island, considering it's very natural and beachy, I'm gonna have tons of wheat fields on that island. Anyways, other than wheat fields, the last little area, or last little item I like to place down is my cardboard items. So I have like the grass standee, the hedge standee, my tree standees that I already put down, but once again I think intermixed with like the real grass and flowers, they just add this like really fun childlike element to it. So I threw them sporadically throughout the area, kind of filling in the spaces the best that I can in between like the trees and like the wheat fields and everything. And I just think they add like such a cute little touch. And then I threw some vines on the cliffs of this like really random looking cliff that I really don't like. I don't know, there's something about the way that I like terraform this. It's not my favorite. So anyway, just finished filling up the area with some flowers and weeds and all that stuff, and then quickly time traveled to let some of the stuff grow in. And yeah, so without further ado, let's go check out the final build, and I hope that you guys all enjoy. Alright, that is everything for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I love how this area turned out. It's so cute and cozy, and I can't wait to get some footage of Ozzie like running around the space. So if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!